All right, what's good, everyone? Right, grateful, thankful. Want to come on for this Heaven's Gate portal, right? 11:11, which is tomorrow. And just want to share a little bit of information, what I'm being guided to, right? And just come on and just share the information, right? So I'm here, right? So 11:11, right? The Heaven's Gate portal, right? This is like ask and you shall receive, right? This is when the gates of heaven open up for us, right? Um, um, to a good time to call in energies, right? Call in something we're trying to bring forward. Call in maybe you've been, wanting something and wanting something to come forth for you, right? Calling in a ride, calling in a new home, a better job, more money, right? Calling in maybe a healing for yourself, right? Calling in, and it's so crazy and powerful. It's not crazy, but it's so magical, right? So this morning I was calling in for me to stop smoking cigarettes, right? Because I've been not battling with it, right? Because I don't feel like I broke a space where I felt this like desire where I would get weird. Like I need a cigarette or I'm almost out and oh shit, you know what I'm saying? What am I gonna do if I don't have no more money to go get cigarettes, right? In a space. And it was maybe about a year ago is where I broke that, right? Where I broke that if I have them, I have them. If I don't, I don't. And to be able to be peaceful and comfortable in that space without that addiction energy, right? This addiction demon, right? This addiction entity to come through me to make me feel uncomfortable, because I shouldn't feel uncomfortable. If I don't have them at that moment, then I don't, maybe spirit doesn't want me to have them at that moment, right? So what I was receiving right now, walking back from the store, what spirit was telling me, spirit's like, this is your medicine. This is a medicine for you right now, right? They're like, one day you're not going to want them. One day you're just going to be like, you know what? I'm done, right? I don't need this medicine anymore, right? And like I said before, healing these things and coming into new awareness and these new layers of ourselves that come through whenever we shift out of an old space, right? And spirit's like, there'll be a day where you're not going to want them. But for right now, this is your medicine. They were like, when you smoke a cigarette, you're with us. You're still in constant conversation with us while you're smoking. It's not like the cigarette completely draws you out of everything else, right? So super powerful. So I got my guidance on it, right? Because I even called it in to stop smoking cigarettes, right? I'm calling in the energy, right? Calling in my divine inheritances, right? Calling in my divine grace, my divine glory, my divine willpower to stop smoking. And spirit's like, but this is a medicine. It's like we can call things in, right? This is also, thank you, spirit. This is also something they showed me. It's like calling the energy in, but if it's not time for you to let go of it because there's something there, there's some kind of healing there, there's work you're doing in that space, or if it's a medicine for you, then it's not time, right? When the time comes, then you'll be able to let it go, right? You'll be able to move past it, or you'll be able to release whatever it was that was keeping you there, right? In a space. And so yeah, ask and you shall receive. Also what they were explaining to me is that anytime a clock says 11:11, that gate opens. Those numbers, right, are this numerology, right? These numbers also create portals. This is how the portals come in, because of the numbers being created and how they flow out, right? So even if you're looking at a clock and it says 11:11, ask and you shall receive. Call in what it is you want. Call in that your divine inheritances. Call in what's yours, right? Asking, right? Because like I was telling a brother the other day, he was wanting he's wanting to grow in his journey, and he's asking for these ascended masters to come in, to come help him and to show him, right? To show him they're real, right? And maybe not so much that they're real, but to show them that they're there, right? Which they're always there, whether we see them or aware of them or not, right? And I told him, I said, ask. I'm saying, whenever I want answers to something, whenever I'm needing clarity on something, I ask before I go to sleep, or I'll ask in the morning when I wake up, or just at any moment, right? Just calling in what I need to be shown, right? What show me what it is that I need to see. Show me what it is that I need to understand in this space, right? And so even when the clock, like the time, it says we catch it at, oh shit, it's 11:11. Ask for what you're wanting to bring forth. That's like seeing a shooting star. Make your wish, right? Wish fulfillment, right? Is what I'm experiencing from it. and and to know that when you ask for it, it's not like, in some moments, right? Thank you, Spirit, right? Spirit's like, what? Some moments it's just going to show up instantly. Some things take time we have to water them. We have to nurture them for them to manifest. It's just like some plants that I have right outside, some baby bell peppers that I have. And I repotted them and put them in a little bit smaller plant because I was like, I don't want to put them in a big pot. Let me put them in a smaller pot. Let them come, let them grow, right? Let me nurture them and allow them to grow. And then I can repot them into something bigger, right? So it's the same thing with the energies that we're calling in and what we're wanting to call forth for ourselves, right? And we have to water them. We have to nurture them. We have to feed our seeds, right? The seeds, thank you, Spirit, the seeds we are sowing. The seeds we're sowing, right? This energies that we're wanting to bring in, right? This new energy we're wanting to bring forth. The seeds need to be planted. They're planted through visualization. They're planted through writing them down, right, and sending them out into the universe. They're planted through us speaking these words out, right? Even the thought in the back of the subconscious plants these seeds, and then all we do is feed them. It's like kind of set it and forget it. Right? Because like once you call it in, it's done. You just let it allow it to come. Because if we're thinking about it, I wanted to come, I wanted to hurry up and come, and it needs to come now, and we get impatient, then that's a rubber band. Thank you, Spirit. That's the resistance, right? That's the resistance saying, you're just, hold on. We got you. And it's going to show up for you right when you least expect it, and right when it's time for you to receive, right? Or when it's time for it to fruit. Thank you, Spirit. That's so beautiful, right? When it's time for it to fruit. So also what I want to share is, so for some people, when these portals open, when we experience these 8-8 portals, when we experience these 2-2 portals, right? When it's the second day of the second month, right? When we experience these portals like this, or the 10-10, the 11-11, which is what we're about to experience tomorrow, and what we're already experiencing. Because what Spirit was showing me is that it started opening on 11-1, right? The ones, right? It started opening then at that point, right? So it's like, and also too with the full date. So if you put 11, 11, 20, 22, each of those twos divide into another 11. So that's 5 11s. That's a major portal because it goes all the way through all of the numbers, right? So when these portals open, this can either, depending on your energy, where it's at and where you are in energy, this can make us tired. This can make us sleepy. This can make us super just energetic, super vibrant, super just, man, it's just, that day you wake up and just your hair just falls in the most beautiful space, and your makeup just comes out perfect, and your eyebrows are not, distant cousins, they're twins, you know what I'm saying? Or you just feel like your outfit comes on, you just feeling amazing. For my fellas, right? For my guys out there, like you just feel like you're just like, yes, right? This is just amazing. This is beautiful. I just feel this vibe flowing, right? So, this is the things that we can experience through these times, right? So just be mindful of how you're feeling. If you're not feeling it to go out, stay home. You know what I'm saying? If you're not feeling to be out around crowds of people, stay home. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling it and the vibe is flowing, go. You know what I'm saying? Go enjoy yourself. Go have fun, right? Make sure y'all guys are hydrating, right? Especially through these portals. I always tell people, make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you're getting that water in, right? Because energy's flowing. The energy's even more intense flowing through you. So when our bodies are filled with water, it flows. Instead of us not having enough water, then it becomes not stagnant, but then there's resistance in the flow, and then there's, it'll create blocks, right? We can experience blocks, right? Not going to say you are, but we can, right? It's possible, right? And I say this in all aspects, in all spaces, right? So just make sure y'all guys are just paying attention to how you're feeling. You could be experiencing, you could be experiencing an array of things. So if you're experiencing something these next couple of days, it's because of this portal coming in. Because I was experiencing headaches yesterday, just out of nowhere, and not like major headaches, but they were just shooting through. And I know it was me moving energy, because this energy's flowing through me, so it's flowing out also, right? So just be really mindful, be really, really caring. Like I always say, be loving, be tender, be caring with yourself. Be nurturing to yourself, right? It's about us really loving ourselves and tending to ourselves in these spaces, during these portals and during these times of shifting, right? To really be just extremely loving with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be real caring, be real tender. Go get you a little pedicure, even for my fellas, right? Go get you a massage, right? Go get your haircut. Go, you know, do these things that make you feel good. When you come out, you're like, oh shit, spit. Like, I just, okay, spit. I feel so beautiful right now, right? Or I feel so amazing. I feel so powerful, right? For my man, I feel so engulfed in power, right? And do these beautiful things for yourself, and just, yeah, just be real patient. Be real mindful of the energy of how you feel, what you're experiencing. That way, maybe to even journal during these certain portals, how you're feeling and how the energy shifts during the different portals, so then you know how to tend to yourself. Because when you start paying attention to each of the portals, when they come through and they happen, and then you start to tend to yourself in that space, then you start to notice where you are in those spaces and what you need to do. Maybe you need more water. Maybe you're going to eat more. Maybe you might be more hungry or craving certain foods. You know what I'm saying? Or craving certain things, and or being a little bit more tired. So maybe that's a weekend you're going to want to rest, or a days you're going to want to really rest and just tend to yourself, right? Or days that you feel like, man, I just feel so empowered. I just want to be out and mingle with people and just share this energy with them, right? So then that you would want to do that, right? So I just wanted to come in and share some of this Heaven's Gate, right? Okay, Spirit, I receive you, right? Some of this Heaven's Gate portal. And yeah, I just wanted to share this with y'all guys. And I love y'all guys so much. I'm super grateful, man, to my highly awakened, my slightly awakened, my non-awakened, my future awakened, my barely newly awakened right now at 9:01, which is 10, which is endings, right? Thank you, Spirit. We're coming to the end of the year, right? Clearing out what we need to, right? And it's also new beginnings, right? New beginnings coming forth for us, new beginnings, new things coming forth, new energy coming forth to us, a new shifting, right? A whole new self, right? And I'm so grateful. Star seeds, earth angels, way showers, truthers, and light workers. I love y'all guys. I'm so grateful for y'all. Happy 11th Gate portal. And I love y'all guys so much. And this is the Oracle J.M. King right here with Healing Israel 369. I'll see y'all guys next time.